Hi guys, I am at work and I need to be super quiet and I don't want to be carrying on or like I have no behavior. But I just wanted to come and speak on this whole Mike and this 17-year-old girl thing because I just have questions and I just don't like what's happening. I really don't like what's happening. So questions. Why is she wearing that stupid hat? Like, I don't understand why she's wearing that hat in one of the articles. I feel like they've plonked the hat on her head to try and make her look younger than she actually does look, right? My second question is, why do they look so sad? Is it like, like, has she not smiled since 2018? Both of them have neither of them smiled since 2018. I understand that if you have been through a traumatic experience, you might not be able to smile. It's not a smiling matter. But I just want to know, have they looked that sad or did they get instructed to look that sad now? Like, we are in 2020. This happened in June, July of 2018. So since then, have they consistently looked like that? That's all I want to know. I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. My other question is, if, if Mike approached her, did he know that she was 17? I just want to know. Like, did he know? Did he know? Because me, I'm looking. Okay, let me look at this girl's face. I mean, she could pass for she could definitely pass for a 25. Like, if she said I was 25, I wouldn't be like, girl, you lying. Did he approach her knowing that she was 17, or did he just look at her thinking, oh, she looks nice, let me go ask for her number? Like, I mean, is that a crime? Is that a crime? Like, that's asking. Like, he's asking. He didn't go and take. He didn't go and touch. He asked. In this age of consent, is that not what we want? Like, okay, you've approached me, you've asked me for my number, not give me your number, or can I have your number, or let me take you out, let me show you a good time, blah blah blah. She said, okay, my phone's not working, but take my snap. He doesn't say, bitch. That isn't what has been said. What has been said is that he accepted the fact that she said her SIM doesn't work, and got her snap, and he left. I just don't see. I don't see the problem in that. If he didn't know that she was 17. Also, I just like to note that the legal age of consent in the UK is 16. So I just want to put that out there too. But I mean, from the time I was about 14, I was getting approached by guys on a regs. I remember one time in particular where I was walking home. I had jeans and a t-shirt on, nothing like revealing. I've never been the revealing type, but I literally just had jeans and a t-shirt. And these guys in a car, men in a car, slowed down. They were like, Empress, Empress, blah, 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 and calling me. And it made me feel uncomfortable. Don't get me wrong, I did feel uncomfortable. But it wasn't it wasn't to the point where I felt like, you know what, I need to go to the police about this. Like, had they done it numerous times or they followed me all the way and blah 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 blah, then yes. But I mean, like, it just seems like it's like what he did. He approached her thinking that she looked nice. Let me take your number. She said, my phone don't work. He said, okay, cool, do you have Snap? Or she said, oh, my phone don't work, take my Snap. And he was like, okay, cool, and hopped in his car and he went. He didn't pursue, and so I don't really see. I'm struggling. Like, had he been aggressive, but I don't really see how how. And also, they even said, like, the police said to them that it's not enough. Like, the evidence that they have is not enough. And also, like, do you not get like some type of receipt or something when someone follows you on Snap or speaks to you on Snap or whatever? Like, where are these receipts? Like, what, he approached her for the Snap and then what, he didn't pursue it, or like or did he find out that she was 17 and thought, oh shit, like, she's too young? Or like, was there constant talk? Like, was he constantly trying and she was constantly rebuffing? Because if that is the case, then that is terrible and you shouldn't do that. You should accept the girl does not like you, move on, okay? But I haven't seen any receipts to back that up, so I don't know. I'm just saying, if I had receipts, I would show that. Like, I mean, so did he not want to show her a good time anymore? So he got her snap, and then what? Like, he didn't want to show her a good time anymore. What happened there? Or did she go to the police like straight away? Like, I, I don't understand. I don't understand. Also, my other question is, why now? Why are you going to papers and stuff now, or telling your story in such a public forum when it's already being dealt with? I could understand if the police weren't looking into it, and so you felt like, you know what, we have to get the media on our side because this is just such a terrible thing, and the police aren't taking it. This little piece of hair just don't want to lie down. Look. But yeah, if I can understand if like they weren't doing anything, they weren't looking into it, and so you needed to go to the media to get some attention. I can understand that, but they are looking into it. They even had the respect to come to you and tell you that he's going to be in Love Island, so, and that they're still dealing with it, it's still being investigated. So what is it? Why is it that you need to come on such a public forum to now come and tell the story of when Mike, when he was 23, is it 23 I think he was, approached your 17-year-old daughter to ask for her number and to take her around Manchester? I mean, that, is it only for your 50 minutes of fame and to defame this guy's character? Like, is it warning to other women who he's dealing with in the house who are adults? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'd also like to note again that 16 is the legal age of consent. So if they actually were in a relationship when she was 17 and he was 23 or whatever, it's actually not illegal. I'm not condoning it because I just think that you're still too young. But what I'm saying is, by law, it's okay. Looking at Mike's character on Love Island, I have never really seen any kind of like behavior that warrants concern. Like, I haven't seen him be like aggressive or possessive. When Leanne told him about, like, when she pretty much friend-zoned him, he fell back. Like, she even said, oh, this isn't a hugging occasion, let's have a high five. He didn't storm off. He didn't say like, bitch, what? Like, he didn't force himself on her in a joke, you know, like, oh no, let's still hug and push her down onto the bed. Like, he didn't do that. Like, he accepted her wishes. So I haven't really seen anything. Even when Shauna said that he was the biggest game player or whatever it was, he said he was annoyed, and he did it in a respectful way. He said to her, you know what, it did irk me a bit that you said that, because I thought that, you know, I'm always looking out for you. You come to me for advice. I'm like your big brother. She even called him Uncle Mike. So he's thinking that they had this kind of relationship. Why would she then now, in front of everyone, go and kiss him and signaling that he's the biggest game player? And I know if it was other people, they would have flown off the handle. But he didn't. He kept balanced. Unlike Connor with the teeth. Like, Connor with the teeth has shown himself to be quite possessive. In the short space of time that they were in the house when him and Sophie first got together, and to the point where people were actually concerned. Now, my thing is, why I look so dead, like the lighting in here is terrible, but I had to speak on it. But yeah, so where is the investigation, or where are Connor's exes? Connor with the teeth, like, where are his exes? Where, like, people were concerned about the way he was treating Sophie, right? Because everyone could see that he was being a bit possessive. So where's his exes? Why don't the media try and go and dig up some dirt on him? Why do they not find, his report from school where it said that he was a little bit possessive over his pencils? Like, where are those stories? Please. So what I think is happening here is character assassination of a black man who dared to pick a black girl over a blonde girl. And I think that people were not happy with how that looked in the media, especially when there was such a push to perpetuate the stereotype about black men not liking black women. But he dared, even after sharing a bed with a blonde, he dared to put Leanne above her. He dared to. And that is the only, because when he was with the twin, or in the beginning, this story, why didn't this come out when he was first on the VTs? Why did this not come out straight away? Like, why has it waited for him to have, one, put Leanne above Jess, two, been tipped to win, yeah? What? And so now all of a sudden this has come out. I just have many questions that I just don't think are being answered. Yeah, I mean, I don't have all the facts, and neither do you. None of us do. The only two people that know exactly what happened is Mike and Aaliyah. I think that's her name. And so, is it the fact that he's a police officer and approached her, or is it the fact that he approached her at all? Like, what is the problem? Is it the fact that he's a police officer and he approached her whilst he was in uniform? Is that what we have a problem with? Like, I'm just, like I said, it is the reality of loads of women to have been approached by many men over the course of their lives, like from about 13. I never knew that there was a problem with asking for a number. I know that there is a problem with overstepping boundaries, such as if I look at you like, ugh, leave me alone, then you should just go. Like, if you need confirmation, like, oh, what, so you're not going to give me your number? And I need to say no, then just go. If you approach me and you touch my person, that is definitely overstepping a boundary. And I think it is wrong. Do not be touching people. If you approach aggressively, like all of these things, like, but I just, like, how else are you going to speak to someone who you find attractive unless you approach? And so, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know if this is true. I don't know if it's false. I don't know. If it is true and he did approach the 17-year-old and said whatever he said, then I think that was very naughty. Like, you shouldn't have, especially if he knew that she was 17, then just leave it, because she is still young at the end of the day. That's just a year off the legal age, and so just wait until, like, she's like 20, 21. I'm a bit skeptical about the whole thing. I don't really like the fact that people could just defame another one's character and provide no evidence. I just think that that's completely wrong. Your character's been defamed and there's nothing that you can do about it, and I just think that's quite wrong, really. But yeah, like I said, I don't know all the facts, and if she did feel traumatized by what he did to her, I feel very sorry for her, and I hope that she's able to get over this, and I hope that she's able to live a happy life and maybe goes to therapy. That's my 2 cents. I will see you guys soon. Well, later on today, actually. Bye.